Right, hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of The Crawl Wall, and I am joined by...
Matthew.
You don't know him. He's not got YouTube.
I'm a new guy.
He's just someone who turns up. Yeah? Thought I'd meet him. Why not? Shits and giggles, innit?
Yeah.
Crawl Wall. Great excuse. Brilliant. Anyway, we're at a Premier Inn. Everything's Premier, including the fucking price, as usual. And yeah, you're going to be doing the scores. You're doing the scores. So, to round out, what would you rate the race, though? It wasn't a bad race. Got a bit chaotic at the end,
in the middle was a bit stale, but
it livened up at the beginning and the end, so yeah.
The ending was
and a bit of a bullshit result for certain people, but we'll get to them soon. Crawl Wall, prepare yourself. Right, so, to kick off, the race winner, the blessed one.
The blessed one, Lewis Hamilton. Well, we're both not really fans.
We're not, but...
Let's hope we don't hate too many people.
Oh shit.
Kind of had a bad start. Dominated the race after that poor start he had.
Yeah. Qualified pole as well.
Qualified
obviously.
pole. Practice really added all in the bag.
Yeah.
Before even qualifying started, everyone was saying that Hamilton was going to win it.
And he did.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Shit start. Everyone's thinking, oh, Vettel could gain some more points on Hamilton,
It's
but
over.
Didn't happen, did it?
It's over.
He got in the DRS and he just overtook him like he wasn't even there really, and just pulled away.
And that was that. So, what are you going to score him?
From just everything that he didn't put a foot wrong. Really.
He didn't really.
The only wrong that I can think he did was
Is
the
the
start.
shit start, yeah.
Just the start was horrendous, but because of that, 9 points.
9 points just because of the shit start. But
Yeah.
apart from that, good. Okay.
Apart from that, amazing race.
P2.
P2 Vettel. Great start. Then Hamilton overtook him.
And that was that.
Well, that was. But then he did a good call on the pits. I think that. Well, in a way, Verstappen pushed him to do it.
Championship's over.
Yeah, championship's over. But I can't score him anyway. Remember?
Oh shit, he is disqualified. He's got arseholes. Bollocks.
He's an arsehole. It doesn't matter what he does.
Forget that. Right, moving on.
Fucking fucked up Singapore accident.
P3. I'll do the rant later, but P3. Score P3 for now, and then I'll do the rant for P4. So.
P3 Kimi. He battled with Bottas for.
Yeah, and then he got the upper hand on Bottas.
Yeah, if you look at the race, his component was Bottas, and he beat him.
Beat him hands down.
So you can't. He just had a standard race.
He never had the pace to challenge Massa. Fucking hell. To challenge Hamilton or Vettel, but he never does anyway. So
yeah, he just had a standard race like he always does.
Yeah, Raikkonen's there. So what are you going to score, Raikkonen?
Most of Raikkonen's race are just.
He's not
simple,
actually had any minus points yet, or any.
Well, I can't give him minus. He didn't.
No, I'm not saying scoring minus. Just scoring what you want.
Apart from the bit that you're going to go on after.
Yeah. But that wasn't his fault.
No, that was just the FIA just being knobheads again.
So scoring what you like.
Well, compared to Lewis,
it wasn't. As good,
it wasn't as good as Lewis Hamilton, but he didn't put foot wrong like Lewis Hamilton did. So
Yeah.
we'll give Kimi 8.
8. Okay, 8 points for Kimi. Right, so it's Max Verstappen P4.
I'll give you the pen.
No, you can score him. I'm
no.
just going to do the rant bit. Max Verstappen P4 did cross the line P3. Amazing move on Kimi towards the end of the race. Slightly got 4 wheels over the white line. I'm not denying that. That's not an issue. He did get the 4 wheels over the white line. Was squeezed there by Raikkonen, in my opinion. Yeah. And we've been denied of an amazing result and seeing him on the podium, which would be amazing for the fans, especially after coming back from 16th. So what the FIA have done there is basically bend over backwards once again for Ferrari, and the fact that Raikkonen slowed down over the line and not even trying as if he couldn't give a shit just proved to me that he'd already known that he were going to put an appeal in, or Ferrari were going to put an appeal in and get it sorted out. So the people that need to sort the life out is the FIA, because that has just ruined a potentially great race. It's left a bitter taste in my mouth, and it's just fucked me off, because once again it's Verstappen that gets the shit look and gets the shit tripped to him. It's just fucking bollocks.
Still a great race no matter what.
Still a great race by Verstappen no matter what. That wasn't his fault. He did everything he could. An amazing final last lap lunge. And the fact is, people say, oh yeah, but he overtook using the 4 white lines over the white line. Well yeah, he did. But people have been doing it in qualifying and in practice and in the race, and they've been using in certain sections of that circuit.
Track.
Just most of the track.
Tiny little bit that Verstappen did.
tiny little bit that Verstappen did. No, that's not allowed. Load of bollocks, don't give a shit. You can score Verstappen, amazing drive, he deserved the podium
Amazing
today.
drive, deserved the podium.
Score him as if he got
FIA
third,
let him
I reckon.
down.
Yeah.
I can't.
Score him as if he got the podium, because he did. He got there and then just told him, no.
Yeah, we'll give him 15.
15 points. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
He gained all those places, he deserves it. P5, Bottas, oh shit race, I think in my eyes.
Bottas surrender. He hasn't been. What did they say? He hasn't been on the podium for the
Three-
past
three
three. Well, I
Grand
think
Prix.
it's 4 now, isn't it?
Is it
was
3 or 4? I
three?
don't know.
3 or 4.
Too many to say you're in a Mercedes.
They're wrong. I know they don't want him to push for, because well, Hamilton's trying to win the. But he should at least be getting
He
second.
weren't even challenging Vettel though, was it?
No.
So, he wasn't even trying to hold Vettel up when Vettel caught up.
Compared to the 2 second drivers, Kimmy's outplayed him
Outplayed him this weekend, yeah.
with the fries and things. But yeah, another disappointing race.
35 seconds behind Hamilton he was over the line. 35 seconds difference. Shit. So,
It's
not good, is it? So Bottas
He hasn't-
is up there.
Well, he hasn't scored any minuses, and to be honest, it's just not good enough.
It's not good enough.
I felt like that since like halfway through.
Yeah.
And that's
Scoring,
when-
yeah. Scoring
It's,
like that.
I'm just comparing him off Hamilton.
Yeah. Shit.
And to be fair, like, well, what's happened with last year was Rosberg was always there.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
amount
yeah.
of hype that this was going when Bottas had that seat.
and it's just not
I
arrived.
could have picked a few more drivers to go instead of Bottas.
You could have done.
I'm not saying he's a bad driver,
but it's just clearly
just
not delivered on
so
what
much more
was
hype
promised.
than they actually, than they
Yeah.
promised. And because of that, he hasn't had a minus, and I feel like he deserves one, so -1.
-1. Okay, no problem. I'm all for that. Ocon is disqualified from the cruel wall, but
he did do a good.
it was a good race. It was a good race, but he's disqualified.
Yeah.
Should be ramming into your teammate. Moving swiftly on to Carlos Sainz. Oh, you're breaking the cruel wall. Carlos Sainz, P7 for his Renault debut.
Well, as I said before the race started to you, qualifying absolutely amazing.
Amazing P8.
As what they say at the start of the season, when a driver goes to a new team, or you got to let him build.
And yeah,
And that's what they're all saying about Bottas. Oh, give him time,
Yeah.
let him build.
Yeah,
He just went there, and just
it's
went back.
blitzed it, absolutely blitzed it. Amazing.
Amazing drive from Carlos Sainz. He deserves to be in a good team, and hopefully they sort this Renault out.
Sort this Renault out for next year. It's going to be looking good, and Hulkenberg's a teammate. Couldn't really see what Hulkenberg could do this weekend with the penalties and then his retirement after 4 laps or whatever. It's unfortunate, but future races we'll see what they're made of.
And hopefully as well with Carlos Sainz, like when Verstappen was there with him, they were both pushing each other. Now that he's gone to Renault, hopefully Hulkenberg, they'll both push each other
forward in the right direction rather than just having a shit dickhead
they've got
behind.
a great chance next year.
It's fucking spinning all over the place like fucking Jolie off Palmer.
But yeah,
Carlos
Where
Sainz
is he?
Jr. is there.
for Renault, he's got to have 10 points.
10 points for Renault. Brilliant debut.
Brilliant.
Well done. P8 Perez disqualified.
Yeah.
Not as good a driver as Ocon, so he would have scored less had he been able to be scored, but oh no, he's disqualified. P9 Felipe Massa scored some points for the Williams team.
He was a bit everywhere this
He was
race,
up,
wasn't
down,
he? Next
all
minute he was
around.
6 because he hasn't pitted, and then down
in
bottom and then
14th
back.
and then,
Where did he qualify?
He was in the top 10.
I think he started
Just
10th,
in
though,
10th,
didn't he?
or
I
something
think the
like that,
penalties
yeah.
didn't really matter for him either.
Yeah.
But well, he didn't really go out of place. He was
It was just there or thereabouts, weren't it? Just nothing special.
got 9th from what Williams have been doing lately. That's good
Yeah,
for Williams.
yeah.
So
Rounded up, what we're going to score him?
we'll just score him an average 7, I reckon. He's
An
up
average
here.
7.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Little cut there. And we go.
A little
That's
cut.
a 7.
That's a 7, it's fine. Could be at P10 on his return to Toro Rosso.
Yeah.
How long for, no one knows. I don't really care, I'm not really interested. But his first point since race 1 of the season, is it? Or
Well,
race
yeah,
2?
it's been a
something
while.
like that. It's been
That's why they
ages.
got rid of him.
That's why they got rid of him, because he was dog shit. But Kvyat
Yeah.
is back in Kvyat's place now.
Yeah.
Gasly's moved.
Gasly's
Forget
down
that.
here.
Gasly's down here. He didn't race anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Kvyat, what we're scoring him?
Kvyat, well, even though
It was
since he's come back, he didn't really put a foot wrong this week.
It was a reasonable return. I
but
wouldn't
then
say
you can't compare him to
Hartley.
though, because
Hartley was just
he
in
got
for a
first
weekend.
rate, yeah.
You scoring what you want, mate. I'm not interested. Kvyat was. He's certainly
well, as I say, you can't compare him to his teammate. He didn't put a foot wrong. But
Yeah.
we'll just give him a 6.
6 points.
6
okay,
points.
6
I
points
can't-
for Danny Kvyat.
Came back
Lance Stroll, P11, got eliminated in Q1, of course, and obviously had the incident with Romain Grosjean, putting Grosjean into the scenery there, which wasn't ideal. And then a really, well, I'd say shit race. 2 stops.
Yeah, 2 stops. Went to softs,
Yeah.
super soft. No, super softs, then softs and ultras for the end.
So, yeah.
Stroll. Again, for him, like,
Quiet race.
middle of the pack, like after the points, we didn't really.
But they didn't really do anything, did they? It's just been steadily going back down into shitness.
Yeah,
as you can see.
after that, after you put him back to 0, it's just been going down it. Well, compared to his teammate looked like he put more effort in. He was fighting, he was doing something. So I can't score more than 7 than Massa.
No.
Where
Is there?
We'll score him a 3.
3 points, okay.
Did a bit better than Japan.
Stoffel Van Dorn heavily outpaced and outqualified by Alonso, I would say.
Retirement, of course.
So that's the only reason why Van Dorn finished head today. But points were not looking at all on the cards. Wasn't running around.
Could have beat for Alonso, I reckon. He could have probably beat Massa.
Yeah.
For the 9th.
Van Dorn though was not going to get points.
He won't go in there.
Lonely race really, which is a shame because it was outpacing Alonso in previous races, but this time around, it's just not happened. And the computer's just
turned off.
You score Van Dorn, I'm going to put the computer back on.
Yeah.
People were saying this, how dare you have a shit crawl wall with a shit laptop.
Yeah.
Well,
But yeah, Van Dorn.
I'm running on a budget, alright. You score Van Dorn.
I can't say he did any better than Lance Stroll.
No, so 3 points then.
I'd have to give him 2, I don't.
2 points he did do as well as, okay.
Because they're both, Lance Stroll and Van Dorn, they were both similar races. Their other teammate was doing well. But I feel like Stroll did
a better job, yeah. Brendan Hartley then, in P13 on his debut, is taking the place of Jolyon Palmer on the crawl wall, because he's jolly well gone, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, Hartley missed out by half a tenth to get through into Q2. So it was a really close pack there, which was interesting. Missed out, and then in the race he had to do an extra stop because obviously tyre management he was struggling with. First time in a Formula 1 car, can't really blame him. Wasn't looking like points, I don't think. But you know, never mind. So Hartley.
They just got to give him an average 5.
Average 5 debut. He didn't put a wheel wrong all sessions.
When a driver first joins F1, you just want him to just finish.
Provided
just don't cause accidents.
Be respective and don't bin it.
Yeah.
And that's what he did.
Yeah.
So
just 5. Can't.
5 points for Brendan.
Well, one race and he's already doing better than Jolyon Palmer in his first race.
Yeah. Already scored 87 billion more points. P14, Romain Grosjean was running around the 10th place area and then fucking fell off, didn't he? He had an off in practice again.
I think he did terrible this weekend.
Yeah,
really.
I think both Fast drivers did.
The race was, but practice, he was all over the place.
Literally, yeah, literally all over the place.
Could not keep that car on the track.
No.
Was it the car? But
I don't really care.
In other places,
this is what I mean about Haas. I can't predict where the pace is with the Haas.
It's
one minute the double points finishing, next minute the double points fucking finishing again, and then they're out and retiring, and then the 14th and 16th and doing shit. And, oh fuck knows.
Well, same with Magnussen as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. So Grosjean, he's there. Shit race, personally speaking.
Horrendous race. We'll give him -5.
-5. Fucking hell.
Just from the whole weekend was just horrendous.
P15 Ericsson. Result doesn't show the pace or promise, I don't feel.
Yeah.
Missed out by 7,000th.
He did have that incident with Mag. Didn't he get penalty? No.
Yeah, he got 5 seconds.
Yeah,
but it didn't matter.
But that made any... Oh, it just says +1,
lap, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, he... 7,000th of a second out. Almost made it into Q2. For a Sauber lately, that's very good, because they've just been lining up 19th and 20th.
Yeah, every race.
Every race, pretty much. And to do that was really good. And he was racing around with the Haas cars. Tried to capitalise on Vettel lapping him to try and get through on Magnussen. But it didn't work. But he gave it a go. And I don't know. It's up to you whether you judge it as a dick move that he tried to, or the fact that it was racing and he gave it a go.
Well, in my perspective, I think that it was a racing incident. I don't know why they give a penalty. By the rights, Magnussen should know he was there. Drivers should know where the other drivers are in those positions.
FIA just love processions. They don't like racing or overtaking or any slight bits of contact. Fucking bollocks. So, scoring what you like.
It was not Ericsson's fault.
It was 50-50,
good. He pushed that Sauber to the limit. He wouldn't have got any more of what he did. So
qualified Verline by quite a bit, so
we'll just give him we'll give 0 in the stat, we'll give him an 8.
We'll give him an 8, okay, fair enough. Last of the finishers, K-Mag.
K-Mag.
Haas. I don't even want to talk about him. I don't want to talk about him.
It was basically just saying
I put so much promise on it at the start of the season. I thought he'd done really well, and he's just done shit. Qualified last, ended up starting 17th despite a 3-place grid penalty anyway for blocking Perez, and then drives like a dick. I'm not interested. Score him what you like. I don't want any more talking, just score him.
Yeah, he hasn't done that great this year. Compared to Grosjean anyway. Like when the Haas does do well, Grosjean
more often
does it a bit more if it gets a bit higher, if you know what I mean. So he was just I gave Grosjean -5, so I've got to give Magnussen the exact same.
-5 for Magnussen
Haas
as well.
did horrendous.
Last of the retirements, first on this list, Alonso.
McLaren Honda, that's all.
McLaren Honda happened, is what happened.
They want that Renault engine for next race, I think, if they can have it. It's just bad at reliability, isn't it?
Yeah. Got into Q3, was running 8th. He'd have got points this weekend, I reckon. Even if it was just 1, even if it was just 10th, he'd have still got a point.
Yeah.
So, but you score him what you like.
You'd outplayed Van Dorn easily.
Outpaced Van Dorn, piece of piss this weekend. So Alonso's up here, which is not where his championship is in real life, but yeah.
No. Scored loads more points.
It's average. It's difficult.
You like to give 5 when retired, but before that,
qualifying was
qualifying was amazing. Practice, they just do what they normally do around in practice. They didn't go off.
Yeah. So
it was just an average day until his engine failed again.
Or his car failed in general. Just McLaren Honda itself. Scoring what you like. It's your wall.
To the car, he outperformed it again.
Yeah, outdrove the car's limits.
I've got to give him 10.
10 points. Oh my god, 10 points for Alonso. It's just sympathy points, isn't it? Really?
Well, probably, yeah.
Ricciardo, a retirement. Out-qualified Verstappen, is worth noting. Before the penalty, obviously. Before the penalty.
He could have got on the podium.
He could have got on the podium.
Because where Verstappen was, and he came back, he would have been in it.
Yeah.
He would have got second. He would have got second.
Yeah, it was the good gaggle. But nonetheless, retirement. Engine failure, once again. So yeah, scoring what you like again.
I've just got to give him a simple 8.
A simple 8?
Simple 8.
All the way up there for Danny Rick.
Wasn't perfect, could have probably beat Bottas or Vettel. Well, wait, did he? He didn't. Oh no, he started 4th.
He started 4th.
Yeah,
but that
Yeah, we'll give him a simple 8.
Simple 8. This
retirement.
I don't know where he qualified. I can't.
Yeah, he qualified 4th.
I can't keep up with it. The two lonely ones now, I think it's just Verline and Hulkenberg.
Yeah.
Verline retired after a bit of contact at the start.
Yeah,
he had a bit of a touch, but
with Magnussen, wasn't it?
It was with K-Mag. Yeah, so
K-Mag
Sauber's
trouble again.
Sauber's route to get K-Mag, it seems, but. Yeah, Verline was a quiet race and didn't really do many laps, and same for Hulkenberg, only did 4 or 5 laps. So, Verline first, what are we going to score him?
Well, what can he did? Ericsson outperformed him again.
Yeah, again. Well, not again, but he outperformed him somehow.
Not again. Looking at Japan's a bit shy, didn't he?
He always does shy.
I've got to give him a 0. He did not do nothing all week.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And then for
0 points for 0 for Sauber, what they got this weekend.
Yeah. And Nico Hulkenberg.
Carlos Sainz outperformed him.
Yeah, but he were holding back.
Yeah.
I think he had the penalty anyway. He had the engine penalties, so he didn't show his true pace because he knew he had the penalties. Didn't do Q2 because it was pointless for him to do.
Yeah, but considering Carlos Sainz came to the team this race.
Yeah, I think we've got to judge it on next week. Race.
Next week is the one.
Next race.
But I do, as I said, they are going to push each other.
Yeah. It's just going to be interesting to see if Sainz is actually faster when we've got a fair weekend for the pair of them. So yeah.
Simple 5.
Simple 5. Yeah.
That was a really bad 5.
I can read it. It's fine.
The crawl's messed up anyway. Don't matter.
Yeah.
Buy it on eBay when it's finished for 20 quid.
Whoa! Let's not sell this shit just yet. So yeah, that's it. That's the crawl wall.
That's cool done.
Did you enjoy doing it?
Great fun.
Great fun. Good fun.
Good stuff.
Fun. Good race. And
the power was all in my hands. For
I know. Makes a change. It's the first time anyone's been able to score everyone, because normally I used to do Stroll and Palmer, but they've gone now, and Stroll's not as bad.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and yeah, this was the Cruel Wall. That was Matt, and I'll see you again soon. Don't know when he'll see you. Probably never. Who gives a shit? Who cares?
I'm gone.
I'm not bothered. He's gone.
I'm
This
just
last time you're going to see him. Bye.